What's up, guys? AstralPenguin642 here, back with episode 4 of The Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus modded File 2 adventure. So you may have noticed last episode I had a -1 win streak, and this episode I have a -2 win streak. Well, it's because I played as Robot Isaac again off of a random roll, and it basically froze my computer for like 10 minutes, and then I ended up having to shut it down, and apparently that counts as a loss. So, probably because I tried, like, holding R a bunch, but, basically, also, that video never got saved, meaning I don't have that video, but basically that's why I have a -2 win streak, and that is segueing me into saying I removed a few mods, but I added a few as well. I removed the Flag Seed mod, which I think is fair because I made it, and the reason I removed the Flag Seed mod is because it kind of has an uninteresting effect, and also when I was looking through the log to see if there was anything that was spamming the log, Flag Seed actually had an error on startup, so if I got Flag Seed, it might not even work. So I'm going to play as Judas. I know he's not a modded character, but I'm gonna play as Judas. But basically, I removed Flag Seed, and you may have noticed I also removed 2 characters. I removed the Isaac character because he lagged the ever-living heck out of my computer until it completely just crashed. And I also removed Warden. Now, I don't really have a good reason for removing Warden other than just clearing up the amount of mods, but it also means that I won't have to get all the Warden completion marks. And I already, occasionally, am dropping under 60 frames in a room with nothing modded at all. I have, like, 59 frames right now instead of 60. It's supposed to say, like, constantly at 60 or 61. But I have 59... Okay, no, it's back up. But basically, it keeps dropping, even though... Whoa, that's an interesting costume. Alrighty, then. But it keeps dropping in frames, which is scary, because I don't have anything modded. Well, I do now, but I used to not. Anyways, I removed Warden, I removed Flag Seed, and I removed, Robot Isaac. But what did I add? Well, I added the A Lot More Items pack. And basically the reason I added the A Lot More Items pack is some of the effects aren't extremely interesting, but the catch is that it doesn't make these constellation items flood the item pool, or the treasure room pool, which is good. I probably should have saved this for the boss fight, but what are you gonna do? But yeah, I'm just hoping that the A Lot More Items pack can kind of like make constellations not appear on like every single one of these runs. So that should be good. I don't have any bombs, so I can't get rid of these tinted rocks. But I do die to one of his charges, I believe. I believe Famine's charges deal a full hit of damage. Not entirely sure though. But yeah, it's kind of ironic that I did an entire thing just to make constellations not appear as often, and then I get one in my first item room on the next episode. But yeah, also, that's not the only thing I added. I also added, the triple trinket pack, or this might have been in the last episode, because I added it for, the episode that got corrupted, so I'm not sure, but basically, Legit McName, one of my friends, made a mod that adds 3 trinkets to the game, so hoping to see some of those, because I didn't add too many trinket mods, I mostly added item mods. But A Lot More Items, I believe, also has transformations, and I don't remember, but maybe challenges. Also, another reason I removed Warden instead of any of the other modded characters. Like, you may be wondering, well, first off, I think the other characters are slightly more interesting than Warden. No offense if the Warden creator is watching this, like, I gotta be careful about that. I really like the Warden mod, but I am a little cheesed that, oh, when I look at something, they get slowed? Is that a correct assumption? When something got really close to me, it got slowed down. Also, okay, I died to testing out what this mod did, or what this modded item did. Well, guess I'm starting over now. That's fine. Also, this is the first episode where I'm recording with increased microphone volume, and if you may have noticed, if you watched my other videos, that my microphone volume has been extremely low recently, and I had no idea why. Turns out the microphone percentage in my settings is on 72%, so I changed it to 100, and hopefully I don't ear rape everyone I talk to. So, that's good. That should definitely make my voice a lot louder and more hearable, so that you don't have to put your microphone, or your PC volume on like 20 when you want to watch my videos. I don't know, is 20 a lot? For me, 20 is like basically the highest I'll go without like being like a joke, or like anything higher than 20 is if I just want to ear rape myself. But 20 is basically the highest I'll go. Like 15 isn't quite loud enough. 15 is what I usually go at. Like, I don't know, what's a normal volume for your computer? Because it varies based on the microphone and speakers and computer that you use. Some people might want to pump it to 100 24/7. They're just playing some Tumbleseed, the most casual game of all time. I'm being facetious, but they're playing some Tumbleseed. They pump up the volume all the way to 100. Like, this is my jam. The reason the reason Tumbleseed is such a meme, I probably should have used that, is because it looked like it was going to be like a new up-and-coming roguelike and everyone was going to be playing it, but then it like didn't sell well at all, because on one hand, it looked like an extremely casual game, but on the other hand, it actually wasn't, and it was one of the hardest games anyone had ever played. So, the people who understood that Tumbleseed was like not a casual game were the people that were struggling to actually get good at it. So what's this? I don't know what this is. Washing powder. Rainbow stat effects. I mean, I don't see rainbow stat effects, if I'm going to be honest. But I'm going to go in this crawl space. It's just a chest. So, oh, I never noticed that if you are on the burning basement and then you go into a crawl space, little flare effects rain down on you. That's honestly a really nice touch. I mean, it happens in the normal game too, but like, it looks cooler in the crawl space, I guess. I don't see those random stat effects though. Like, if one of your mods has a startup error, a lot of stuff doesn't work. So, I'm hoping that a lot more items doesn't have a startup error. I think that this... Oh, no. They do the effect, but they don't visually change the tier. Alright, that's fine. I mean, it could have been cooler if you made the tier look different. Huh. Also, when you hit it with a normal tier... Oh, no, maybe it's just super short. But honestly, this seems very good. The occasional poison, the occasional Midas's touch. You can deal Midas's touch. You can get the Midas touch effect from this. That's really good. Book of Belial means I have a higher chance at my Devil Deal, even though I just squandered it. But, Shoop da Whoop honestly might be a better idea than Book of Belial, because my damage is good, and it also has a lower charge, so I can get more use out of it. Okay, well, if I could get more use out of it if I could actually land the hit, or land a shot. So the status effects are very, very, like, short. You don't get them for long. So hopefully there's like a secret room here so I can get some double use. Mr. Mega has appeared in the basement. Alright, it's good to have another completion mark. So here's a nickel. Might want to go into that shop, especially since I have an infinite key. But the thing I don't like about starting a new save file is that you can't really tell which achievements you need. And by that I mean, you can look in the secrets page, but it's not as convenient. It's nowhere near... Oh, come on. What was that? It's nowhere near as convenient as being able to just, go into the Steam global achievements and look at, which is the next one you need. Because Steam does this thing where it says, so close. Like it says the word so close right next to the achievement that most people have and you don't. So like, if a lot of people have an achievement but you don't have it yet, it'll show you that one. So it's like a ratio of like the number of people that have it compared to like if you have it or not. You can't put a boolean in a ratio, so it's not actually a ratio. You know what I'm saying. Range up. Cool. I haven't found the... Yes, I have. Wait, no, I haven't. I haven't found the item room. I'm actually going to go to the shop first. I probably should do that, considering there might be enemies in it. Oh, no, there are not enemies in it. I could buy the Spirit Heart, and I want to buy the Spirit Heart, but let me see if I can get an item. Can't get an item. Let's bomb. Oof. I really like doing, I don't know why, but I really enjoy doing the last second bomb push. Like where you just fire a tier right before a bomb is going to blow up and you push it like a little bit closer to where you need to do. Honestly, when you land those, it's really satisfying, and I don't know why. Another freaking constellation item, and I got this one in the last episode. You know what I'm going to do? In between episodes, I'm going to look at the constellations, the constellation items, itempools.xml, and I'm gonna make sure it's not being abused, because like, if the item pools.xml for extra constellations is like altered from the regular item pools, I can't believe I keep saying items pools. But if it's altered in any way, I'm just gonna change it back myself, honestly. Like, I kind of feel bad because you're not really supposed to edit mods, but I won't screw anything up because I'm a mod creator myself, and if I do screw it up, I'll know how to fix it. So, that's fine. I can just revert it if I mess something up. Oops, I didn't mean to open up the console. Let's take rotten meat and Jack in the Box. Favorite item of the entirety of the everything. Okay. So, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to keep Jack in the Box. It might be a bad idea. But it's potentially very good. So, if you don't know what Jack in the Box does, I think I picked it up and used it once in this series. But basically, Jack in the Box, when you place it down, it creates a Jack in the Box. It plays a little tune, and then... Yo, why is the game so slow? You know what? I bet it's the microscope. Because I got microscope on the last run too, and the frames started dropping. I'm gonna test something. I'll give it back if I don't like it. I mean, I'll give it back if it doesn't fix it. Yeah, I'm still under 60. I don't know what the microscope item does, but something is making this run go under 60 frames, and I don't know what it is. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do research. I'm going to look at... Okay, I'm back up to 60 frames. But I'm going to do research, and I'm going to look at every single mod on the workshop. I'm going to read all the comments, and I'm going to Control-Shift-F, or not Control-Shift-F, but Control-F, and search for lag, to see if anyone complains about lag. I'm going to give myself back Microscopium. Hopefully nobody thinks that's cheating, but I did have it, and I was just removing it to see if, you know, it lagged. Okay, yeah, this is bad. I want to get this devil deal, and that's going to be a problem if this keeps happening. Okay. Remember when I said I didn't know what Microscopium does? I'm actually an idiot, and that is what it does. It shrinks enemies randomly, which is kind of cool. So I'm gonna wait for that creep, which is not creep, to go away, and then I'm gonna spawn some more enemies. Oh god, leeches. Kamikaze leeches. Boy, I didn't want that to happen. Okay. Come on, I'm not... This isn't gonna happen. Jack in the Box isn't gonna ruin this run for me, is it? Come on. Okay. I need to get one good item. I need to not die. That's step 2. Should have been step 1, but apparently my mind bumped it back to step 2. So what I'm gonna do is what is my win streak at? Like -4? That's honestly terrible. This is gonna be a short episode. I died twice, and both of them were very early on. But that's just gonna have to do. So thanks everyone for watching, I guess. And should I just remove the extra constellations mod? Honestly, leave it in the comments. If you're watching this video and you watched it up till now, I really want you to leave a comment expressing whether I should keep the extra constellations mod. It kinda just floods the pool. I don't know, whenever I pick up an extra constellation item, that's when it starts to lag. But I did remove it, and it didn't stop lagging, but who knows. We'll see. So, sucks to have a -4 win streak, but hopefully I can keep that, I can get back to that. The only completion marks I have are as Lazarus and Azazel, which is really sad. Don't even have Judas, or... I should probably try to unlock Cain eventually. But thanks everyone for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the shorter video, because I keep pushing long videos out. So, bye. Hit the like button, please.